Hi, very warm welcome to Dusty Shelf Collectibles. Today we're repairing the Deltic. Yeah, hi. So you may have seen my video a couple of weeks ago. I looked at different Deltics, obviously with Hornby releasing their prototype Deltic in the catalogue. Got me thinking I've got a few in the collection. So you may have seen I ran around two of the 1960s ones. We had a good look at those. We ran them on the track. And I have got this prototype version from Bachmann. In running it round the track, doing the video, got a very bad burning smell. Decided to stop. Stripping the loco down quickly, found that the PCB board completely shot, completely burnt out. So put a new one on order with Bachmann. Fantastic that a 2007 loco, they've still got spare parts for it. So absolutely amazing. It was here, ordered it. I mean, it was 20 quid, so it wasn't cheap, but it was here a day after ordering it. And I just thought I'd do a quick video about fitting that. And then finally get to run this around the track at some speed with some load on it. So yeah, let's take it over to the bench and let's strip it down. Okay, first job is to get the body off of this. So what we have is 8 screws that need removing. There's 2 at the front here, one there, 2 behind, and then the same at the other end. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove a few of those screws. Right, that's the last one clear. I'll just lift that off. Right, so there's an instant smell of burning. Yes, it was chipped, so we'll take that out of the way. That's the DCC chip. Put that to one side. I believe this is the circuit board that I've got a problem with. So, thankfully Bachmann, even though this is a 2007 loco, still stock the electronics for it. So here we have a new circuit board, and it comes with, I was expecting to have to rewire this, but it's already got the lighting units inside, which is good, except for, oh no, that's it that way round. Yeah, so hopefully this is going to drop straight in, nice and straightforward. So first things first, let's get the old one out. So there's a couple of screws here, one there, I'll just lift that one out, and one here. Right, that's the circuit board now loose. Okay, and we have power hookups at either end. So just making sure I've got this around the right way. I'm going to unclip the lights first. Let's just pop these lights out. That's that one. That wire's gone down below. I think this has been apart before by the look of it. This wire's trapped in the chassis. Right, that's that one almost out. That's that one clear. And let's do this, and I'm just going to move those 2 screws. Right. So these are just literally clipped in, so I'm just popping them out, taking them out of there's a couple of bits of tape holding the wire, so I'm just going to lift those out of the way. Right, so we are nearly clear. So new circuit board. So this one obviously has got the analog chip in there. So this is, you'd pull this out, this completely out, and then if you wanted to run DCC, you'd then put your DCC 21 pin chip in there. But I'm gonna run this as analog at the moment. So I'm just gonna slide these off. Oh, I see. So all they are wires poked through the hole, and then a plastic cap pushed over the top. So put that through the hole, and then the plastic cap pushes over and holds it in place. There you go, perfect. Let me do this end. I'll just grab that one. That's it. The cap, I don't know if you can see on the camera, it's got a recess on the lower part, so the recess goes to the base. Just had to change my glasses over. For something so simple, it's actually quite difficult doing it on camera, because whereas normally you'd sort of have this at a comfortable working level close to you, I'm actually having to be at arm's length for the because the camera's above. So yeah, it should be straightforward, but it's not that straightforward. Right, again at this end, and let's just, if I hold that up, you can see the recess on the bottom, so that's where the wire comes out. So as you push that on, it's trapping the wire and holding it in place. Let's put that one. Right, that's those 4 wires in. And then on this one, there's just 2 either side. Or I can move this completely out the way. So there's one that side and one that side. And I guess these are the power from the track. And yes, indeed, for those of you watching carefully, I did manage to trap the wires in there, and I have had to redo one end. So, yeah, never mind. I did think you'd want to watch me putting the wires in for a second time. Alright, I'm going to screw that circuit board down now. Right, that's the board in, so let's get the lights connected. Okay, front light, I say front, one end light goes in here. We'll clip that in. So, and this one at the other end. Okay, and then with I'm going to reuse the tape that's on here, but obviously if it's not that sticky, you should replace it. This doesn't feel too bad, so I'll just take these ends in. Okay, the quick test run. White LED should come on. There it is, and it's running in the correct direction. Perfect. Let's just check that red LED. Yeah. Okay, and then back the other way, we should have a white LED, which we have. And a red one at that end. Perfect. Right, let's get the body back on. I've slid the body back on. I did replace all of the tape in the end. It was just becoming not sticky enough. It wasn't holding the wires in place. So now I'm going to go around and replace these 8 screws. That's the first one in. Oh my word, that was fun. So I put the body back on. I went to drop one of the screws into the hole and it got stuck and then went inside, so I had to take the body back off. The screw, in its infinite wisdom, had disappeared into the cavity where the motor is and got stuck to the motor. So I ended up stripping the whole thing back down, taking the circuit board back out again. I didn't film it because of the bad language, but yeah, finally got it all back together, and I've given a little run around the track just to make sure before I put the camera back on, and everything's calm and relaxed now, so I'm ready to film some footage of it running around the track, and try and finish off the video that I did last week, which where I compared the different Deltics from different ages. So I had a couple of Hornby models from the 1960s, and then this prototype Deltic that you see here from Bachmann. When I was filming that, as you may have seen, the Bachmann loco started to sort of smoke a little bit, and I could smell burning, so I stopped, and that was the burnt out circuit board. So anyway, let's run this around the track and see what it looks like moving. Now I just want to say the coaches that I've got attached to this are what I had around me, not necessarily supposed to mean anything. So I just put a rake on there to show the pulling power of it. Fantastic loco, it really is. I'll just bring it back round and I'll just slow it down, and what I'm going to do is just a very slow crawl, pulling, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coaches on there, and just gently pulling quite happily. And I'm just going to go back to the controller and I'll speed that up. Perfect. I've had to bring the G-scale loco into this point. This is my passing point for the two tracks. So when I'm running on what I call my express track, which runs around the periphery of the layout, the trains will only pass at this point. So if I leave the G gauge parked in the tunnel, then they do clash with each other. I'll just do a couple more runs past. There you go. So I am absolutely chuffed with this loco. It's so nice. I guess it's a benefit of having the flywheels on the motor. You know, it pulls away beautiful from a slow speed. It looks wonderful going at speed. Really chuffed with it. I'm glad to see it's working. I was very distressed at the end of the last video when all I could smell was burning. I was very, worried that I wouldn't be able to get it back. So really pleased to see it running. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. If you can see a way to liking the video, I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to see more like this, then please subscribe. I plan on making a few more, so yeah, be really grateful. Anyway, thanks again, and catch you on the next one.